the only badass novel bitches around. So.
Oh, there we go.
If I'm good to go.
Then, when the music is broken off,
Yeah, you're supposed to there you go.
I'm so excited for this! Flower bookmarks. These are so pretty.
we all got different designs. Mine is bamboo with
That was an exciting
adventure.
Hi,
Yes.
thank you so much. We have Erica Bauermeister, who is guest author. Kayla tonight. We are a lot of tan with us tonight. You guys all Jess Lowry right here with us tonight. Welcome, Asha. We're so excited.
Hi.
Guest author Hannah Wickens. We're so glad to have you back.
Thank you. This is one of my favorite book clubs in the universe, and I'm just so grateful to be with y'all.
Tonight we have guest author Gretchen Burke. Hey, bitches.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
bitches.
Hey, bitches. All right. Welcome, ladies.
I am having phone issues.
You having all the issues today, Dominique? You can't hear us, can you? No, she can't. I see it in her eyes.
We should just continue to say Dominique.
Yeah, just keep mouthing it.
Dominique.
me.
Oh my God.
Domo.
So I can hear you guys like so little.
You like my sign language?
Like the intro video, I heard it just fine, and
Weird. That's weird.
I need to figure something out.
All right, you go figure it out. We'll say our hellos. All right, welcome, bitches. So we are here for week 3 of Bridgerton, The Duke and I by Julia Quinn. This week we read chapters 12 through 17. It was a little steamy. It was like steamy. Steamy is good. And we've got Teen back with us, our diamond of the season.
How's it going?
How's it going? And right now we've got Jessica on. Ooh, first, bitch. It's been a minute. You used to be first on every week. It's nice to see you. And Anissa is here. How's it going, babe? So behind me, you will see the May boxes that ship tomorrow. This would be so annoying to have to look at for this live that I did it anyway. We stacked it up and it like goes up, but fuck it. I only have like this dude. Anyway. Make you guys look at your boxes all night. And then hopefully you get them by the end of the week. I don't know. You never know. You know what's funny is when Desiree ships from the East Coast, it goes like 3 days faster, I swear. Everyone gets it in like 2 days. But when we ship, sometimes Desiree won't get it for like a week and a half. It's crazy. I don't know. Anyway.
Things are just wanting to move out of Florida quick. You know. I guess they don't want to leave Cali. So I don't know. They mosey their way, but they said, fuck this Florida, man. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
Damn.
It's fine. Get the fuck out. Do not overcrowd my beach. Bye.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Panhandle's such a different area than the rest of Florida, too. It's completely a whole separate world.
Hi, Regina. Welcome,
I've
babe.
been to Orlando, and then Tosh and I went down to West Palm Beach for like 24 hours, and then she was elsewhere down there. I don't really remember a lot of it, like as far as like the area and the people and whatever else. So I don't really have anything to compare to. So,
I mean,
Figure it out.
The beach is the beach when it comes to Florida. You guys have beautiful beaches, and I think it doesn't really matter where you are. Although I've never been, I don't think that we went on is it the Jacksonville side? Is that, we didn't hit like the Atlantic side.
That's the very east coast. Yeah, the Atlantic.
Yeah, no, that West Palm Beach, we were on the Atlantic. It was
I
terrible.
thought that was down on the bottom.
That's like the tip.
Yeah, it's at the bottom, but it's still Atlantic.
The farther south Florida you go, the more Latin you become.
I could
Like it's just
more Latin.
Yeah.
Until you
Cuba
hit
and Florida.
the Florida Keys are like.
Yeah, well then that's all your Margaritaville folks, like, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yes. It's
You got to
long-
remember, a
Everyone
lot
there
of
is
people in
retired.
Florida left Cuba and Dominican Republic. They don't want to be on another island, so they're like, "Fuck it, you can have the keys."
We'll just have
We'll move up
Miami.
We're
towards
going to
Miami.
Miami.
Yeah, Fort Lauderdale, even like where my family's from. That's a good mix, and then you start getting whiter as you go up. And then when you hit the panhandle into the Gulf, that you're just in like, no thanks. Like,
So rude.
but so
As
correct.
she's wearing her overalls.
Yes,
Oh my god.
Excuse me.
the
They're
washboard.
very fashionable.
Very stylish.
I love them.
Fashionable, she says. Okay.
You're very like. Have you ever watched that Ladybug show?
No, you know what she looks
Yeah,
like? The
miraculous.
My
Yeah.
Buddy.
Marvelous, whatever her name is.
My
Yeah.
Buddy. Remember the My Buddy dolls?
Oh,
My
yeah.
Kid
buddy
sister?
and me. That's Des.
Kids.
Uh-huh.
Kid-
Sister.
Kid sister.
I always wanted a kid sister.
You got Des.
You have one.
You have one.
Okay, when not till I was 14.
So
Did I get it?
literally a kid sister.
I wanted the kid sister.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Evidently.
Well,
Evidently.
we all don't get the gem that I got.
No, they don't.
You're very blessed.
I am so blessed. Oh.
Hashtag blessed.
Yeah, so when I was down in the Florida Keys, it was definitely all retired folks and gay people. All.
Mhm.
Yes.
That was it.
East
That
Coast
was-
Palm Springs.
Yeah.
We like our gays and our old people.
Like our gays and our old people. I don't think Florida as a whole likes their gays, but I do think that they put up with them for the most
Oh,
part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to go to like Myrtle Beach if you want to see some bogeys.
Bogies.
Yeah.
It's about an hour and a half from where I live.
Yeah. Okay. Tell
I
me that's not
stopped going at,
retirement
like,
USA.
16. I was like, I'm not this.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Is Myrtle
I'm
Beach
surprised
like a must see, or
Not in
okay.
my opinion. I think you should go to Charleston and like Hilton Head, Beaufort. Those areas are much more fun, nicer, better. Myrtle Beach is just a huge tourist trap. That is all it is. I mean, if you want the Ripley's Believe It or Not museums and the,
we got
It's
that
like
in
redneck spring break and a bunch
Yeah.
of mobile homes, like trailer parks.
I'm like, no, just head further south. Head to Charleston. It's gorgeous.
That's funny. All right, good to know. Good to know. Things to avoid versus things to see. It's always better to get like, a local's perspective on those things. So
I love go.
not to where she lives.
Remember, she's Southern.
Oh, thanks.
Oh. Anna, did you buy your cat that back there her little booty gem or no?
What?
Your bestie behind Dominique, did you get her little tail gem yet or?
Oh God. Yeah, but you got to ignite it. It's like a sparkler.
Just like right above my head.
Jazzle the cat's butthole.
My mother-in-law is always like, "Do you want to take Louie home?" I'm like, "Yeah, just put him on the back tire. I'll take him." I know Dominique doesn't find my cat jokes funny, but it is
No, I
what it
do.
is.
I'm not.
I like cats.
I'm
and it's
generally
very
not
funny.
a cat person. I never
Shitty
wanted a cat.
paws, shitty paws. I'm gonna make my own song, like Phoebe's smelly cat and shitty paws.
Yeah, I'm not a cat person. I mean, I've liked some cats I've met. I'm not going to say that they've all been terrible, but
I like them when they bark and they're dogs, but
there's some real like fat, lazy ones that
As a
really are
feeling.
just super chill. And I'm like, cool. I'm cool.
I'm gonna say this cat though. Yeah, my dad just landed it to us. Because I would never have gotten on her own. But a lot of people that don't like cats do like her. I'm gonna say that about her.
okay.
She's not a typical cat.
Yeah,
What happened?
looks like an asshole to me sitting up there, but to each his own.
It does look like it's sitting on your head. It's
I
funny.
know.
Right?
Oh my god.
She's even looking at the camera like, "Keep saying that shit, bitch. Watch me come over." I ain't fucking with you.
just staring at it.
Yeah. Oh, and they're trying to look away like you're all coy. I could play that game. I fought
Next
raccoons
time
off like
Anna
that
comes
cat.
over, next time Anna has to swing by your house, you need to keep your cameras running. Because
Well, yeah, if it's not a
yelling
chicken and
at
a dog
Nicole
attacking me.
I saw Nicole the last time I was there. I said hey when I was picking up boxes from you.
Who?
Who the hell's Nicole?
Nicole, your necklace chicken.
What? So what?
The fucking chicken!
Oh, the Gertie. I call her Gertie. Remember? Good old fucking Gertie.
Oh my gosh,
I
that
can't
ugly
breathe, and the only thing I have next to me to
Did
dry
you
my
see her?
tears.
Did you see that ugly
So
chicken?
bad.
Gertie? Yeah, she tried
No,
attacking you with your dog.
Nicole.
But you saw her?
Are we talking about the same chicken?
The ugly one,
I
right?
don't know, the
I saw
funky one that
Nicole.
came
Anna
running up.
saw Gertie.
Nicole. Gertie.
Yeah. I don't know.
I have a chicken with like no neck, and she's
Oh,
really ugly.
this one? The one that said, you ain't gonna fucking get me for dinner, bitch. Hey, that's a smart chicken right there. That's the kind of chicken I would be. Just fucking
The evolution for
head
chickens
and
to
ass. That's
save
it.
themselves.
Ain't nothing in between. Head and ass. I do nothing but eat and fucking lay eggs. I'm efficient. There ain't nothing to me to eat. Leave me the fuck alone. Head and ass. That would be me.
Wow, on a roll. Shit, 12 minutes in, I haven't breathed for like 8 of them.
I'm just
All I
saying.
have is a tote bag for my tears. The only thing near me.
Get somebody to bring you a tissue.
I know, right? Oh my god. I can't breathe. You guys stop being funny, bitch.
Okay, hold on.
Here all night.
She's muted.
Muted herself.
We didn't look at your face. That's not
Oh my god. Whew. All right, so we did some reading this week.
Some light reading.
Oh yes, a book.
breezy.
I did not do some reading. I did all my reading very, very quickly today because I thought today was Saturday all day. And then I was like, oh, fuck, I got to get the live link posted and I have to read. And it was like 2 p.m. And I was like, shit. So I was like, I guess I'm listening because my ADHD was like, nope.
I listened this week.
Yeah, I had to read and listen at the same time. It's crazy. You too?
No, I do that sometimes. Not
Oh,
this-
okay. Not this time. Wow.
I don't think I've ever read and listened to a book.
The focus is better.
You really retain it. So I came across, I was going to share it with you guys and I didn't. I guess I got distracted. But there's like these glasses, these new glasses. They're like a VR, but for reading.
Mm-hmm.
What?
When you
No.
scan it over the words, it reads it to you.
No, like I think I don't know. It didn't tell me anything about it. I just saw a picture pop up and coming soon and no
I heard
information.
there's a product where people who are obviously have eyesight problems or issues,
Uh-huh.
you can put them on or you scan them over like your mail or articles, whatever, and it basically picks up the text and it reads it to you.
I've seen those. Yeah, they have apps for those.
Well, no, this isn't like for.
But they were glasses, so it's
These
like
are
if you
for
were
the-
looking at it.
Oh, that's cool. So this isn't for like the impaired. I think it's for something like how when we need to listen and read to really focus. I think it's like that's what they were saying. Like it keeps all your takes away peripherals.
It's fucking blinders.
Pretty much, and you just look at and it's just like words or something like that.
Oh,
So it's
Tasha
literally
was
like nothing around you can distract you. All you
Yeah.
can see is like your book words. Oh my god.
Okay, but how does
think
that shut off your brain? I'm just
Tasha
curious.
would knock out, I think. Or she would be so caught up thinking about the blinders and noticing how she can't see anything on the side that she wouldn't even be looking at them. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably
I wanna
exactly that
find
scenario.
it. I don't know if
I'd love to test it out. I would be a good person to test that shit out.
Yeah.
QA testing that shit. That'd be fun.
We can make you a pair.
No. It's
put,
like a VR.
Oh, it just gives me
thing.
glasses that have
Horses.
fucking toilet paper
Yeah.
rolls on them.
with just like the horse blinders on the side.
Yep, exactly what I thought of.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Prism glasses?
I don't know what you're saying to me.
Prism.
No. It's like a VR.
That's so you can lay down and still read like this.
They're called lazy
Oh, those
glasses.
things. I've tried those on. They're funny. They make me dizzy.
That's wild.
So goofy.
Oh, yeah, that's natural.
No, hard to get time with peas on my face all the time.
Wow.
That looks weird.
Who's crying in the background?
Dead.
What was that? Oh, it's done.
Wasn't me.
Desiree, was that your dog?
Yeah.
Was it? Why is it? Is that? It's not a puppy, is it?
The motherfucker is crated and he's yelling about it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, gotta love
So
that.
he's being a bitch. That's what I was signing.
All right.
I don't read.
Are you guys able to
You don't
see the
read
live
signs?
link on the website or on the page, the group, whatever it is? Just because we were having issues last week, and I know that I can see it because I posted it, and I was just wondering if everyone else had it visible this week.
I saw it on my
Okay.
on my Facebook page.
Good.
Yeah, it's pinned.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if anybody else was able to see it though, because a couple of gals had mentioned that they were unable to find it last week. So just want to make sure it was there. All righty. Hi, Rebecca. Tardy girl. You missed all the tears and all
She's
the
going to
moments.
detention.
You missed so much in such a short amount of time.
You did. You did. It was
Horrible day to be late.
horrible. Horrible. We were right off the bat in tears. In tears. But as you see behind me, your packages go out tomorrow. Yay, just there at the moment. I'm gonna keep doing it. Only can I do it the other way? Oh, I can. Yeah, you'll have to go back and rewatch. Okay. So we are gonna go right to Team's
Which part?
breakdown for this week.
Kept it real short and sweet for you. Real short.
Really short. Anna, can you go ahead and read our recap for
Oh,
this week's
Jesus.
shenanigans?
Really short, Anna. Really.
Extra long recap for you this time. Hi, Caitlin. Welcome, babe. Glad you're here. We haven't started book talk yet.
Too early for that.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, well, no. We were just right out the gate in tears. So I'm still trying to breathe.
Recap for Anna.
Recap.
Okay. Wedding happened, sex happened, more sex happened, lies were revealed, more sex happened.
No more sex.
No more sex happening.
Oh, no more.
There you go. Almost.
That pretty much summed up the week. That was basically it. Except you couldn't add in, as Desiree pointed out, spilling seed and then also awkward conversations.
So
Yeah. So first off, we are going to discuss awkward conversations. So Violet,
And mystery letters.
true.
Okay, but awkward sex conversations and then sex and no sex. Okay, go.
Right. So right off the bat, it's basically getting ready for the wedding, and Violet is having her sex talk for the first time with Daphne. That did not go so awesome.
that was the worst sex talk I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
No.
Does anyone remember their sex talk?
Wait, is this her first daughter getting married?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to say, okay, you've got 8 kids, but I guess it makes sense, right? Because if you've had, obviously, boys,
Mhm.
and then this is your first daughter. Okay.
This is
Right.
the
So
first one getting
her
married,
three,
period. Nobody's
yeah,
been
so
married yet.
What year is this taking place in?
1813. Right now it's 1813. So the three boys above her, none of them are married.
Right.
Yeah, nobody's
and,
married.
or
right?
seeing anyone, and then it's her. So this is like her mom's first experience with this at all. Were we supposed to get a top? See, some people did, and some people did not.
I didn't.
I got a movie
You got a whole movie?
when
Like
I was
your
like
mom-
when I was 5 or 4.
Oh,
birthday
well,
movie?
shit.
Like this is what happens when you have a baby.
Yeah, everything. It was narrated by Howie Mandel.
Was it like Bobby's World introduces you to the
It
creation
wasn't
of life?
Bobby's World. It was called let me look it up. It was, and I showed Houston the movie. I was like, you gotta check this out. This is how I found out. And I was like, I think we should show our kids. And he's like, no. He was very against it. But I think it was helpful for me. It didn't make
I think
me
that everybody is different, and obviously parents can determine that one on their own. But I'm glad mine was interesting. Look at Anna's face. Sometimes I just need to know what's going on.
What?
What are you chuckling about? What did Sean do?
No, he's doing laundry. Not doing anything.
Naked? Is that why?
No, what the hell? Oh yeah, he's walking around the house nude with the kids doing laundry.
Oh, well, maybe you got your door closed and he's just like folding naked. Fuck it. Like
What? He said, focus on your book club and stop fantasizing.
That's what happens in book club. In this book,
oh my
Tell
god.
we get some spice this week.
He said, fucking
Yeah. So Rebecca was absent that day. They covered it in health class. No, I had many, many experiences with that. So I was 13 with mom when she gave me the sex talk. And then we had to do it in 7th grade in health class. And then again in 9th grade in health class. And I was like, I think I've got it, guys.
See, I was the weirdo kid that asked my mom and my grandmother embarrassing questions just because I got a kick out of it. So nothing was ever like, they would be the ones to me like, can we stop now? And I'm like, no, but I really, yeah.
Where did I come
at least
from?
cum is spelled correctly.
Ew.
and it talked about everything. I didn't have questions. And it was nice because when like kids started talking about it, like I already knew what they were talking about, so I wasn't like all interested or whatever. It
Yeah.
was old news.
What happens in book club stays in book club. Yeah, we get to chuckle about it
And
later.
all over the internet.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No one else gets to experience this with us.
So let me go back to Rebecca's comment because it just reminded me as you were talking about the different health classes that you were in. Dominique, I don't know if we had the same lady.
I think. Oh
We'll
no.
find out.
No, I had
So-
the dude.
Okay, I had a lady in
Oh, I
high
never did.
school health class,
Mhm.
and she brought in, because all the rows, right? You have like 10 or 12 kids in each row or whatever.
I think I remember this. Hearing
She
about
gave
this.
everyone at the front
We did not
a
do this.
dildo. She gave everyone in the class a condom. And you race down the road to rip that baby open, get it off, pull it off, and throw it back. That was interesting.
If I had got a dildo like to my eye from the kid in front of me, I'd be pissed. Number one. Was this Miss Carcamo, the aerobics teacher? Because she was also a health teacher.
No, she had a
Short blonde
really
hair?
long. No. She was like Hispanic or something. She
Okay.
had like 3 last names.
Oh, I don't know.
That's
yeah,
all
I
I
had the
remember.
guy. What was his name?
I had a dude in 9th grade.
In the bungalows.
Yes.
Yeah, I had him. Did he?
Yeah.
He showed a video that I just felt really uncomfortable watching.
He looked
It-
Was it
uncomfortable
all about
playing it.
STDs? Because that's all I remember.
No, it was from I don't know, the History Channel or National Geographic or whatever. But it was legit video of people having sex in infrared,
Ah,
Oh.
and then they showed like what like happens when you have an orgasm. Like they show like the inside. They have camera of it, like all the movement. And I'm
I
like,
was absent this day.
and I was
would've
like,
enjoyed
this is
this.
so unnecessary for me to be watching next to guys. Like,
God.
you know what I mean?
They can't
Yeah,
see your
no.
erection. It's okay.
I'd be that one that's like sitting next to someone and they look over and you're just looking at them like this. Like, just make it more awkward.
Right?
Well, damn, I did not get to have that experience. Nope.
Yeah, no.
I had my friend Kevin in the class with me and I'd look over and be like, remember that? We know about that.
So you didn't see that video. Maybe, yeah, that was.
You get shown a lot of videos.
Evidently, I'm a visual learner.
You're a visual.
That's what he's got coming out right now.
I volunteered to demonstrate. I'm like, no. Reenact with the theater.
Oh
I think you should be grateful.
Desiree
Grateful.
I was choking on chocolate cake a minute ago, and then Dominic, I was trying to water it down. It didn't help.
No, not with you bitches. You better know better. Hi, Vanessa. Welcome, babe. You're coming in on the right at the right time. Talking about that
about to have
awkward
pneumonia.
talk
Oh
that
my God.
Violet had with her daughter Daphne, and what all of our wonderful experiences are learning about the birds and the bees. So
I still remember not knowing about it. Like, I don't think anybody gave me a talk. I barely remember high school and middle school sex ed, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, you learned about it on AOL chat rooms.
You know.
You know,
ASL.
I think they have like one of those like Saturday morning cartoons about it when they played the, you know, this the bill. What's that fucking shit? And they
I'm just
Schoolhouse Rock.
Yes.
They have a Schoolhouse Rock about
Maybe
sex.
you saw
probably.
my video. Maybe you saw Where Did
Probably.
I Come From? It has like a Schoolhouse Rock kind of vibe to it.
there you go.
There was a scene in that
nothing but
video.
on the job training. Damn, on the knob training. Is that what you?
Oh.
Wow.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna share a very I tried to burn this out of my mind, but it won't work. I was in second grade. The twins were not even in kindergarten, and my mom had one of those big whirlpool bathtubs, you know, in her master bath. And then you know how it has like the connecting shower that's next to it, right? And it'll be all glass from like a certain point up and then whatever. Okay. So me and the twins are all in the bath together and we're like playing whatever, but I guess we were fucking around. My dad was taking a shower and we must have done something and it pissed him off and he came up to the glass to go over and tell us to knock it off, but didn't realize he was pressed against the glass. Saw all that.
Oh my God.
I'll tell you what, I shut the fuck up. Didn't want to see it again. Scared the hell out of me.
Did he ever
I
know
had a
about that?
tarantula in the shower with him.
Did he ever
Didn't know what the
about
hell
this?
was going on.
Did he ever realize?
No, and I never fucking asked what the hell it was. I just thought he was getting attacked. I left it alone.
Let that go. Let that go.
Desiree's weeping is everything right now.
I almost was like, oh my God, Dad, watch out. Like, something
Something is gonna get.
might have been the same chupacabra that was in the shower that almost attacked Claudia in Mexico. I don't know. But yeah, I promptly got out of the bath and we were done with that.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
That's fun. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
No, I have to ask. Did you guys ever talk about that to each
Fuck
other?
no.
No, it was just one of
You're
those
like,
like,
"Hey,
it
Dad."
happened and like
Hey,
no,
Dad,
your
just so you
sisters.
know, I saw your wiener. No.
No, your
Didn't
sisters
wanna,
like
I really didn't want to relive it.
your
I
sisters
really
were-
tried to like tell myself for years that it was all imagined.
Uh-huh.
Like it never happened. It wasn't real. I just
Yeah,
can't.
I think
they
I
never
have
brought
one
it
of
up,
those
like-
experiences.
Like if it was something with my mom or my grandma, you know what I mean? Like if her cooter got pressed against the thing or something, we'd laugh. But like my dad, no, no, not,
Yeah, no.
no. I mean, God rest you, but no, we're not talking about that.
I'm sorry that you were that traumatized, but thank you for sharing that with us.
It was good.
I mean, while we're talking, right? You know, you learn one way or another.
Wow.
Which is funny because then when her mom is giving her the sex talk and Daphne's like, so you did this 8 times, and her mom getting so fucking uncomfortable, you know.
More than 8. Especially when she mentions that you got to do it a couple times before you get pregnant. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I
That
was
was so
laughing.
Well, how about when she
Listening
was
to it in the
telling
car.
him that she asked her mom?
And he's like, oh my God, this is the worst thing I can hear right now.
And she was about to say how, like, he was like, I don't want to hear it anymore.
Well, and then it's funny how her mom comments like, well, don't worry, he'll know what to do. Like, it's expected, or like, you know, underlined that, you know, don't worry, the guy, you know, knows what to do. Like, it's almost like they're to be more experienced and it's okay, but, you know, this girl's got to be so pure and naive as to what's going on.
Naive. Like, we just take the level of naive down just a little bit. Like,
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
for some tools here. Like, this is what you can expect the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, then she brings up the maids, right? The maids and the footmen.
Oh my God, that was funny. She's like, which maid?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you say which footman?
She probably
You
knew
know, I
which
didn't
one.
catch
That's why.
that. That's funny.
She probably knew which footman it was.
Maybe.
Oh wow.
Mm. So she finds out that he is spilling his seed next to her.
Mm-hmm. What is that? Mm-hmm.
Wow.
As the pieces were coming together, she sat up in bed and she's like,
Lights the candle.
thinking about it and thinking about it, and he's like, "What's wrong?" And she's just staring at a seat on. I was listening to it in the car. Kids are in the back. I was plugged in, and I was laughing.
I was
so
too.
hard.
It was the way they wrote it and how like it was comical. It made me laugh.
Yeah. I was reading. It was, I had my book at the park because I realized that I had to read today, and I was like, oh shit. So I'm trying to like read, and I'm here like cracking up out loud at like this whole chapter. The whole talk, I'm just like laughing, and CJ's like, not funny. I'm surprised you're even paying attention. Like, he knows that it's hard for me. But after that, I was like, I'm done. I got to plug in too. Because the kids kept mommy. But I was like, no, I need to tune out for this, I think.
Yeah. Everybody go away.
Tune out a little bit for this one. Very interesting how this was written.
Yeah. So while I was listening, like I said this week, and I finished today. Houston was around. I had it not in my ears, but he was laughing at it too. Like he was cracking up as well. Like,
that's funny.
We were just like looking at each other. I don't know. It was yeah.
I love that she thinks that he can't get it up.
Oh,
at all.
I love it. So like that's been her assumption that she's working on.
Yeah,
like,
your mom told you I was impotent?
Yeah.
She's like, is that what it's called? Okay. I mean, yeah, but no, but yeah.
She didn't say that word, but
Not exactly, but I guess that's what she meant by what she said.
I got so offended.
Oh my God.
I'm offended.
He's like, I'll show you, impotent.
I'll show you. Wow. Something that can make anybody that way right now. Gotta love that.
Not the day to have him in there.
No, he opened the door and came in.
Oh, you got to go. We're talking adult talk.
I am bye. Book conversation.
Bye.
See you later. Say hello, goodbye.
Hello.
He wanted to look like he worked. He wanted to look like he worked at the Jungle Cruise today, and asked if we could unbutton it further.
Oh,
You got to put chest hair.
do you want a necklace too?
Yeah. See. No. He wanted to look like Spider-Man for some reason. What were you trying to look like?
Hawaiian shirt spy.
Oh, a spy. He thinks that spies only wear Hawaiian shirts and have their chest out.
Makes sense. Yeah.
All right. See you later. Close the door.
No.
You can go, or I'll get Daddy to get you.
Oh.
Rude dude. Rude dude. Wow.
Oh.
I was telling Desi and Presley, I was like, don't come in my room today. Like, when I'm on my meetings, leave me alone. Sean's like, I'll be right there. I was like, not you, you idiot.
Oh my God. That's when you know too, like, ooh, what are we talking about today? I gotta be in there.
In general,
I'm
I
gonna go
like to
do
threaten him.
laundry right as she's on book club.
Well, we all know how he is with laundry. Right when the dryer stops, shit's got to get folded and hung up. So
I've never known.
That
anyone
sounds
like
wonderful.
Yeah, it does.
I stare at mine like, ugh, why'd I even put this in here?
you start looking up nudist colonies. You're like, fuck this.
Yeah. Yeah.
The amount of times I have to wash the same load because I forget about it,
Mm-hmm.
it's just embarrassing.
Anna's shaking her head no because that doesn't happen in her house.
Sean does it.
Listen,
Like I would have to pay
I
someone.
separated in baskets. Look, I went a step further. Okay, I won this week. That was winning.
Winning.
Everybody
I
has
had
their
all the
own
laundry done for like 2 minutes.
Everybody has their own individual IKEA bag, and if I just throw all their crap in their IKEA bag.
There you go. Like, just get dressed however you can from there. Figure it out.
Yeah, yeah. If I get a chance to fold it or whatever, I do. If I don't, now they're like, "Where's my bag at?"
Right.
Oy.
Went through it. I would just tune to the stream and eavesdrop that way. Hello, lady.
Doing
Yeah.
laundry while you're doing laundry.
Yeah, he's like, I wouldn't do laundry. I would just like tune in, and that's how I would do my eavesdropping.
Fold the same
Well,
shirt like
We've
50
been
different ways.
discussing impotency, so thoughts.
So welcome to this week.
18 looks like she's drinking moonshine
She really does.
out of her glass jug.
Oh yeah, straight out.
All of my glasses are just like washed out spaghetti jars, to be honest. Like, this is
She's like, oh, I could really go for an ice cold glass of water / Prego right about now. Fantastic.
Essence of Prego.
they're just mason jars.
Love it. I love it. She's like, I fucking bought this glass. I'm keeping it.
Right? Yeah.
On couch with some popcorn. There you go. I want popcorn. Yeah.
You know, I actually used some spaghetti sauce tonight. If I would have known, I could have kept the jar for you.
That cabinet full of them.
Send it to you in your next box.
I think you can guess there's probably not a spaghetti jar back here.
No.
There's no Prego in this box.
My husband
I did
likes to
so
throw
much
my
freaking
jars
cooking
away.
today.
It's rude.
What's rude?
Manuel, he used to throw my jars away. Like if he was doing dishes or something, like he would just toss a couple. And then the next time I need to go into the cabinet, it's usually a jar I was looking for.
Dude,
Like because he didn't want to wash it, or because
No,
wash it.
Wash it? The fuck?
In
You down in the
cabinet. He
panhandle?
would just like toss them.
Oh, they're washing and shit. See, that's what happens when you get chickens. Just all of a sudden, you got one chicken, you put on a pair of overalls, you let one buckle go and say wash.
Oh, look at her.
There she goes.
Flopping.
Fucking
This is what
washing.
it looked like at the store today because I was feeding a baby. So
She said we're
I
having
looked like it was the
chicken
90s.
Parmigiana later this week. What's your shipping?
Take it. Good.
I did so much cooking today, but like
what?
I wanted to. Like every time I sat down to relax, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get up and make this.
What'd you make?
Well, I started marinating meat yesterday, so I did carne asada today. We had burritos, carne asada burritos. So I made my own marinade. It was so damn good. And then I made homemade Spanish rice. Then I made homemade turkey meatballs to have for the week, and then Presley had that for dinner. And she goes, Mom, these meatballs are bomb. And I was like, yeah, they're homemade. Like, what did you expect? And then I made pasta for her, and I baked cookies earlier. Yeah.
You're just in a mood today. Whip it up. That's fun. I'm never in that mood.
Sometimes I get in the mood to like make or bake one thing,
Yeah.
but
Multiple?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to show off.
Well, I'm just saying.
Someone's nesting.
Yeah. I would only dream, because then at least it would give me an excuse as to why all this is going on.
But when you cook that good, I'm sorry, but that is a hazard of the job. So is what it is. All right. So Simon is not impotent. He can get it up.
Mm-hmm.
And go Julia Quinn. The way she described it was not too bad. But I would agree that this is still like a 1 on the spice scale.
yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's beach read spicy.
It is. It's not like, oh my God, I don't want someone looking over my shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay. This is weird. Am I the only one, though, that's remembering what time period this is in, too, and thinking, y'all are probably kind of funky? You get me?
Oh yeah.
There's no Dakar Noir going on. There's no cool water. There's no deodorant. You know, you're not
It
down
was
there
her wedding
prepping.
day. I assume they bathed.
Oh, I'm sure she took a lavender stick and fucking rubbed it like this, and that was about it.
No, me too.
No, I think she bathed in milk because they're rich as hell. She's like,
Oh yeah.
you know, like
Right.
Yeah, nothing like the smell of rotten milk on your body after you warm up. That's cute. Yeah.
Oh my God. Look at it. Now they're just talking to each other and fucking ignoring us and shit.
Typical.
What kind of popcorn? Let's bring it up. Was it salty?
Kettle.
Was it kettle? Was it caramel?
Header.
Did you make it yourself?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Did you
So, yeah, I'm going to assume that because it was like her wedding day, she probably had to like prepare for it. And so maybe she was
Oh,
a
they
little
probably had a nice, yeah. Love and wedding.
But you know, she's in like she said, well, like Teen said, is you know, she's got money, so I'm sure somebody bathed her to get ready.
Okay. That was one night.
Yeah,
The other nights?
oh yeah, no.
I'm just
well,
saying.
now she's a duchess, so she probably has a bunch of gals who are like ready to wash and scrub and spread.
She's
and...
going into her own lake or whatever on her land, I'm certain.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
A
Swamp
little
water.
river,
I was gonna say,
whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like
say,
that.
I don't think
Maybe she has
like,
a lagoon.
mm-mm.
Yeah.
You
The
know?
swamp cooter. That's cute.
I bet it is a lagoon. Anna would know about those.
Not that kind of lagoon. But you'll never know.
Well, it's not a
No
fucking
British
Bible.
lagoons in here.
Speaking of, anyway, okay, so we got through the beginning of this. She finally got to experience what a wonderful gem sex is, and then it was over. Go her for withholding the only thing she knows that he wants more of right now, which is herself in all fashion. He was like, get your ass into our room right now. And I was kind of like,
She's like,
I was
no.
kind of like, girl, get your ass in his fucking room, bitch. Like, he fucking told you, go get your ass in his room. I mean, just the way he said it and me just
Right,
like
yeah.
imagining the whole scene. And I was like, bitch, you better listen. You're getting spanked right now. Like,
That's what she wants. I'll be like, bitch, pull my hair. Take me by the hair, bitch. How bad you want it?
honestly, now you better drag me. You better drag me. Oh,
I'd be
no.
like,
She did, but I was proud of her. She put her foot down. She was like mad as hell and was like, look, I'm not going to let you have like the one thing you want, which is me right now in any way whatsoever. She moved out of their room for this. I was like,
Yep.
good job. Way to be in control.
I did like that he does want her in the room. Like he
Right,
is
just
that.
there.
Yeah, like he was like mad. Like, why is she in? Like, no, I'm not my parents.
Yes, and I
like that.
thought for a second that he was going to be mad that she was in his mother's old room.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't it. And I was like, oh, here it comes. He's about to fucking get pissed. And he wasn't. I was a little surprised that it was literally like same day he even noticed too.
Oh, immediately.
It was like immediately. He was like, what do you mean she moved in? When? And she's like, I don't know, today.
Oh, that poor maid.
Yeah, she was like, I'm fucking out of here. And he's like, I'm nothing with my dad. And she's like,
Okay. But I think he's mad too because she is bringing out in him everything he didn't want to happen.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to get married. He never wanted to have kids. But with her, I think he's rethinking and second guessing all of that.
Yeah.
So that probably pisses him off too because he thought he had so much control over what he could control, which was that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just microwave with a little parm. Yum. Fuck yeah, that's good popcorn. I love parm on popcorn. Yeah, so he's definitely just trying to like stay in control of the things that he can. But I mean, she is too, you know? I mean, she doesn't want to feel like any more naive and like, you know, like the curtains are closed to her and like the knowledge that she has any longer. She's like, I don't want to feel like that anymore. And so she's like,
she was like bamboozled, and she's like, no, like,
no, she feels that way. Do we feel like he lied intentionally, or
absolutely?
Yeah,
I do for sure.
So it was
because
during
he
that
said
part.
Couldn't, not wouldn't.
Yeah,
right.
And that's what she said to him.
I mean, look, yes and no, because remember when he told her this, it obviously they were not at a point where they were going to be married or a couple. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like he was trying to tell her something for his own benefit. He was just saying, like, I can't have kids. And in his mind, he couldn't have them. He just, like, it wasn't a possibility.
He only told her that when she said, that's it. You're not going to go through with this duel. You're going to marry me. And that's it. And he was like, well, here, you need to know this beforehand. I can't have kids.
Yeah.
And so she was like, assuming that it was like a physical thing. Like he cannot have kids.
No, but that's her bad.
Turns out,
Well, but he intended for it to sound that way.
He 100% lied. Hold on. Anissa says, I think for bringing up his dad still controls him, shocked him. He never thought of it that way. I agree. Because he said it had nothing to do with my dad, like my upbringing. And she was like, so you're going to tell me every time you pull out and spill on the side that you're not.
Oh, that was
good. That's what she said. He is in our bed. Yeah.
Girl, I was so astute.
I hadn't thought about that like that either until you're saying it.
Yeah. 100% he was dishonest. Yeah. I agree. Like, he doesn't rule you anymore because he's gone. The fuck he does not.
Yeah.
All the way down to our bedroom.
I do think in that moment, though, in that end of the duel moment, that he was really just thinking, like, I have to protect her and set these expectations. Like, this is my life. I'm not, you know, he should have. And he is a person who chooses his words carefully because he is a stutterer. So, I mean, he does think about what he says beforehand, but I don't know.
Well, maybe he also thought that if he told her I can't have kids, it would push her away from wanting to go through with the marriage.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he definitely was hoping that that would deter her.
Right.
Yeah, he absolutely should have come forth with more information once they were married or to be married.
Yeah, like, I agree, Jessica.
Well, he's still opening up. No, I think he's still figuring a lot out.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to talk about a lot of things, but
no, but his relationship with her is just so different. And he did explain that, like, you know, that it almost shocks him how he feels with her and how she makes him feel and how she makes him feel like things are different. And even to the point where when she said, I love you to him, he had never heard that before and was like, I don't even know what to say or do in this moment. And she's like, don't worry about it. Like, just first of all, keep going. But secondly, I had to say it. Like, and I
but then he also gets very upset and just tells her that to think, like, to talk about his dad or think about his dad just makes him very upset. So he can't even process his own feelings and emotions on that, let alone like be honest and talk to her about it. You see? So I think if it comes to a point where they finally maybe sit down together and read the letters, if it ever gets to that, like that will be a huge turning point.
That, first of all, since you brought up the letters, before we continue with the next two comments here, that's gonna blow the fuck up. The fact that she has them, he's gonna be so pissed at her.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's gonna be so mad. I just want to throw that out there. Holy shit! All right. Vanessa says words have meaning, and he knows exactly what he was saying. I agree. He knows exactly what he's doing. It is all planned all the time, because if he has no way of getting out what he means to say, he says nothing. He will just stop talking and say nothing, and will just watch what's going on around him. So he's super careful about, the wording, and I agree. Let's see. He said he cannot have children. He didn't say he didn't want them. Big difference there.
Or won't have them.
Well, but no, not necessarily, because for him to feel as strongly as he does about the situation, to him it's a definite, I cannot.
No, I get what
I
you're saying.
cannot have kids. I cannot let this name continue on. I cannot bring a child into this family tree. I cannot. That's how he sees it.
Yeah,
so
and that's how he worded it.
how
He did word it that way to her when they were talking about it.
Yeah.
But because she doesn't fully understand, obviously she's not going to hear it that way. But to him, it makes perfect sense, right?
She's hurt, and so she's going to hear kind of part of it, or in the way that.
Well, it's common sense, right? Anybody with common sense hears, I can't have kids. You think it's because of a functional issue, right?
Right.
But he can't have kids like Rebecca can't eat goat cheese.
Physically, you can.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. But what I'm saying is in his mind, with all of his situations, he technically wasn't lying to her. He was just stating it what makes sense to him. I cannot have children. I cannot.
He's still lying by omission. He is omitting part of the truth.
Because he doesn't circle back around to it and explain further. Like,
even when he does get there, but she was duped, definitely, because what she thought was like, this is a life that someone isn't choosing, they're just stuck with, and I want to be with this person, and so I will be stuck with them on this path, even though it's possible that maybe he really wants to have them and just can't. And so she doesn't have all the information, I feel like, to be able to make like that kind of decision on her own. And I do feel like she was duped into that, into thinking like he just cannot, versus he does not want to, based on his history. And I think he's worried.
Well, remember,
he's worried about passing that all on. And then he doesn't want to give his father
I just remember this.
Satisfaction of carrying on the name.
Didn't he, when he told her he couldn't have kids, didn't she say, how do you know? So she did ask. And he
I just do.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah. I just do. Yeah. She did try to get further information, but she had not had the sex talk yet. She had no idea what that even meant.
Yeah. But look, they barely know each other. They just got married because of some shit they did in a bush. They, you know what I mean? And to save herself from all the other fucking losers that were after her, it would be a lot different. And I would see that where she could feel more betrayed if, like, she ended up not marrying him because of that, and she wanted a family and ended up marrying someone else that she was unhappy with because of it, knowing that, okay, you really can't have kids, and because you lied to me and you weren't totally honest, look at where I'm stuck now. But they're still together, so calm your tits, move on, okay? Like, you banged cooters 2 times, 3 times. You're okay. You're new to it. I don't feel bad for her.
Just enjoy yourself for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for her. Go throw your fit in your other fucking guest room, and then you'll be back. It's all right.
You'll be back.
It's interesting how each of us views what he did in the way that it's a lie or not a lie or perceived lie, or it's very interesting.
Yeah, it makes me upset that she doesn't have all the information. That's all I want. That's all I want for everybody.
I agree.
Have all the information.
To make an informed decision.
Yeah, okay. But then at that point, then this is exactly like what we talked about with that other fucking book. I can't remember now. Why beat around the bush? If you are that dead set on getting all the information and you want to know exactly what's going on, then ask the questions and don't leave until you get an answer. But you didn't. You asked your questions. He gave you some roundabout shit. You let it go and you continued on. So.
And her mom literally like just slipped out of the room. Her mom's like, "No, I'm done. That's it. I'm out."
Yeah.
Like
She
Especially
went
for women back
to
then, yeah,
the
it was a
help.
little bit different. I mean, we're used to a lot more information and getting answers, and sometimes being told a lot more than we even want. Like, she didn't get the kind of talk we all got.
Well, some of us didn't get a talk.
Well,
You
imagine
did.
now if this
I didn't get
situation
it.
were backwards,
We
though.
still learned about it in school.
What do you mean if backwards?
So imagine if this situation were backwards, where he never said anything about not being able to have kids, and then they got married and he was in a situation where he could not give her kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's a worse off
That's different
situation.
because how would he have known?
Well, who knows? Just like how would he have known that he supposedly couldn't have kids? But I'm just saying, right? If the situation were different, where they got married and she was expecting that they were going to start and have a family, and then turns out that he could not get her pregnant, right? That would be, I think, a more severe betrayal in my eyes, because you're getting married with. Get out! I already told you. I don't care. Go. Am I making sense?
I understand
They
what
got
you're saying,
married
but she
with
even
him.
mentioned something about somebody that she knows, a cousin, aunt. There was somebody who didn't have children, right? But so there's a difference between saying I can't have children, but you don't actually know. You just know that you're not going to. And then between I actually cannot bear
But she didn't know
children,
that.
and they didn't know that. Correct. But that's the
I know.
problem, is that he was purposefully jerking off onto the bed. So
I know that.
did not get her
All I'm
pregnant.
saying
So
is,
it's still a lie.
to me, well,
but the other one isn't.
yes. Well, he just didn't want to have kids, and so that's what he was doing. But I'm just saying, it would have been a bigger, more betrayal for me if he had married her with her having the promise of, getting married and being able to start a family, and then he couldn't get her pregnant, knowing he physically couldn't, rather than telling her I can't have kids, and then finding out it's really just because he doesn't want to extend his family tree and pass his seed down.
Right.
But then still having an option if they work out the problem.
Isn't.
What?
One's a lie and one isn't.
Like Rebecca
They're
says,
both a lie.
Well, no,
it's just
they're
one
not.
is more. Yes,
Hold
it
on.
is.
Hold on.
What?
Are you saying if he doesn't know if he can or cannot have
No.
kids?
He knows.
No,
if he
we
knew
know
that he
knows,
physically
but
could not get someone pregnant, but didn't tell her that, and then after she married him, she finds out that he has a condition where she could not bear kids with him.
If he was impotent and he knew, but
no, he could get it up. He just shooting blanks. Let's just say, I'm just saying
both of them
that
are
would have
still
been.
A lie.
I'm not saying that they're not. I'm just saying this is something that they can get over. It's not something that is not something that can be changed. The other way around can't be changed, and it's life altering. This isn't. If they work through his issues and his shit, she can still have a kid. They can still have a family. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Or she
That's
can
why
make
to
the
me
choice
it's
to be
not
like, I understand where you're coming from. I don't like
It's a
that you
mental
lied
thing.
to me, but we're still in this together, or whatever.
correct.
You know?
Right. Desiree's
it
not
was a
getting
lie. He's
No, I understand what you're saying. I just don't agree.
Well, you don't have to. That's just my opinion.
No, I
And
know.
that's why I
That's what
love
you're
this book
saying by
club.
my face.
We see your face. You're over here like,
No, I know. That's what she's saying, that I'm not getting it. No, I understand. I just don't agree. That's all.
Yeah, I completely
I
understand.
understand.
no,
what
that's okay.
Anna's
But I
saying,
think that
but
everyone, when it
disagree
comes
as
to
well.
like the definition of like a betrayal, I think that people feel differently about that.
I'm not saying that they're not both lies or betrayals. I'm just saying this is not a life altering where it's very set in stone.
Right.
They have an
Oh.
option here
Yeah.
to change it.
I see what you're saying.
And,
Okay.
and the other way you can't, to where it would be a harder, a deeper betrayal that maybe somebody couldn't get over because you can't change it. And now you've made this decision to be with this person with promises of something that they can't give you. And this is a little bit different. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you're just saying, like, if he knew that he couldn't have kids and chose not to say something,
Correct.
and let her believe that, like, it was not a big deal and that was it. And then versus, like, he can't have kids, or he thinks he can't have,
He just
can have
chooses
kids,
not to want
and
them. Right.
says he can't, which is a lie. I mean, he is lying, but I do agree that the bigger
Yes.
betrayal, the one that one would not be able to get over more, is knowing that he made a choice for her with more information that could never change. And that is something that, like, at the end, like, her having the information later and finding out why he's made that decision, like, really what the background is behind it, and that maybe she also has some information that she's keeping from him here.
Mm-hmm.
She has letters from his father that may be able to rectify the situation, and she did say that before she married him.
Yeah.
I'll save these for later. It might help with their relationship. She didn't know that it was going to help in maybe him wanting to bear children later. But I think at the end of the day, a lie is a lie is a lie.
Mm-hmm.
She's been betrayed, and that is it.
Yeah,
but
and
one is something they can work through, and the other is something that they cannot. And I think
as
that's
if somebody is willing to work through it, and
Yes.
where he's at right now, he is not willing to work through it. So in either way,
Well, I mean,
there's a betrayal, and its decision has been made on her behalf, whether she was aware of it or not. So I mean,
right.
either way, it's a lie. Either way, it's a betrayal. Either way, they may or may not be able to work through it. There's no way to know.
No, and Anna agrees. That's what she's saying, is that she decided, she agrees. They're both betrayals. But one is
Well, and I
worse.
think
But she's saying that one
through.
you can work through, but we don't know that because Simon
No.
is set
I
in
didn't say
his
necessarily
ways.
work through. I said one you can change and one you can't.
Right.
But we already can see, though, that it is affecting him, and it may be something that he is willing to change because he already can't stand that she moved out of the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously he cares enough.
And she pointed out, like, he's still, like, the dad is still always thought of, like in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Or she could just get a Catholic divorce. Mm-hmm.
You could do that.
Is that where people just, like, live separately? But
Or is it where nobody had kids so they can get divorced?
Well,
Because
no,
you have to get divorced through the church.
Yeah. You can,
because
but
divorce is
nobody
a sin.
will-
So it's a way that you do it through the church where it's not a sin, and then you can.
You have to
move
get
on.
absolved for it.
Yeah.
absolve you of your divorce.
Yeah. Yeah. CJ's grandmother, his dad's mom, left her abusive husband, and she had to go get a Catholic divorce. And for a long time with the church that she went to, they would not absolve her. Even though he was abusing the shit out of her, and he could just, go every Sunday and say, "I'm sorry, Hail Mary." And then she just, had to put up with it. But eventually she left him, and eventually they changed churches. And I think she did get her absolution there. She was able to be absolved eventually, his grandmother. But
it's for
Catholics are like, it's really no divorce. They're like, that's it. Yeah, you can be forgiven for everything except for divorce. It's the weirdest.
No, I know nothing. Know nothing about religion.
Did you not grow up at all in any kind of a?
We're not typical Bible belters, I guess you would say. No, both my parents owned bars, separate ones, but
Stop it.
both my parents owned bars and like a nightclub.
So were they together and owned like separate bars, or was this like were they like?
Yeah, no, they separated when I was young, and they both owned. My mom owned like an English pub, and my dad owned like an Irish pub.
Stop it!
Ridiculous. And then my dad also owned a nightclub down at the university.
No. Well, we know that Ireland, they had to split from the UK and shit for a minute. So, damn, I bet they were like, the Irish pub is better. No, the English pub is better.
We could have her birthday party at my restaurant.
Oh my God. Oh, God, I love divorced parents. They're so fun.
Oh, they're great friends. They are.
That's fucking lucky.
We vacation together. It's all very copacetic but strange, I guess.
It is
No,
not.
that's
how
the
my
best
mom and dad were.
way. That's the best way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still,
Yeah,
they're still
Anna's
real
parents, like she's saying, were like that. Ours, not at all.
Yeah. Like my dad would come, well, my dad was there for every holiday. And then even when my mom got remarried, my stepdad and him got along. And there was even trips that my
Yeah.
sisters and I would take up to their house with my dad. Like, I mean, everybody just hung out with each other and there was no one felt out of place.
You're so funny, Vanessa. You
And
don't have
still
to
no
use
one could make my
words.
mom laugh like my dad.
Aw, well, your dad was quite funny.
Oh God.
Really, he really was so funny. You can have your faults and still be comical and have a good sense of humor and be able to make other people laugh.
Oh
And
yeah.
So, yeah. My parents cannot be in the same room
Still.
or city.
How long have they been apart?
I was 4. You were 3.
35 years.
Still can't be in the same room. That's some deep grudge holding.
I don't know. I think our mom is fine. I think it's the other end.
Your dad is a grudge holder like you.
Is it him?
We play the your parent game, or like the your sibling, or the your.
Oh,
Like,
always.
if CJ's pissing me off, your brother-in-law is a dick. Like we
Mm.
do the whole like put the blame on somebody else. It's yours, not mine.
That's
Like,
okay.
no claim. No claim. Oh, in trouble with Facebook, girl. I love you so much. We know Vanessa can say like one word, like use the word knife, and all of a sudden she's like blocked, even though it had like she's just explaining the book.
Yeah.
She get like blocked forever, girl. I get it. Okay, we'll read between the lines. Oh my goodness. Anyway,
Are there any last thoughts about our reading before we start our game?
I'm excited to see how this continues, and they need to have more sexy sex because good for them. Honestly, she's like, and he is like focused on her, and you know, redeeming quality here. The wedding night is for her, not me. Like,
Yeah.
I want to ravage this woman, but this is
that was
about
sweet.
her, and I am going to make sure that she is okay. Go, you, buddy. Go, Simon. What a duke.
What a dude.
He pissed me off with the lie, but I still like him.
Pissed me off with a few things he said in their argument too. I was like, I'm sorry, you own who?
You're mine. Thank
Like,
you.
yeah, hold up.
Mm.
Well, I believe
That's
that.
when you're just like, yes, daddy.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Sure
mean,
am.
that's how I view it, though. That's,
Anna's over here all like moving into the living room tonight just to piss off Sean.
Just so
He's
he
like,
can tell
oh
her to
no,
come
I'm
back
not
in.
coming back. And he's like, the hell you're not. And she's like, you can't make me.
If I got my pillow and went onto the couch, Sean would be like, good night.
Oh my God.
He'd be like, where are you going? I'm going
Fall
on
out
the
the
couch. He's
whole
like, all right,
bed
good night.
and take a vacation from your snoring. Is that what it is?
He'd be like, don't forget to set your alarm.
Oh man, I don't know. See, I don't argue like they argue. I would probably move out of the room, or well, no. When CJ and I have argued historically, I sleep as far on the edge of the bed as I possibly can.
I do that.
But CJ is so dramatic. He cannot be that far away when we're mad. So he will lay a whole foot straight across the bed, even if it's super uncomfortable, just to like toe touch me, because he has to be like, I'm touching you. Like, and I'm like, fuck you. You don't get the last word. And I'll try and like scoot further away.
The last word?
It is. It's like the last word. That's what he's doing. You're not in control. You don't get to touch me. I'll like scoot. But then I get tired and I'd be mad. I'd be more mad if he didn't. So
Yeah.
who's dramatic? Girl. I'm gonna check this message.
Okay, so what are we playing?
We're playing a true or false game.
False.
You lose. It's true.
The last one of those we did was the birds for the crawdads, and I was like, I'm just gonna hit true every time. I have no idea. Bird names.
I forgot that's what we did it with.
Did we do true or false for the game Desiree can't remember? You remember when we did the NOLA trivia?
No.
Was that one a true or false? I think it was like our first Kahoot.
I don't remember what.
No, the first Kahoot was the one that I did with Shit About Alabama.
Okay, so it was right. It was after that one, yeah. Like right after that one. Mm-hmm. We did that one. That would have been in like what, March or April or something that year, and then we did the next Kahoot that Desiree can't remember about NOLA trivia.
Listen, go back in a video. Okay, it was like 2 years ago.
You need to go back in the video. Why don't you scroll back 3 years, bitch?
Because I don't give a fuck. You're the
Well,
one.
but you always tell everybody, like, go back and look, and we don't give a fuck. And you're like, here's the picture of it. And I'm like, oh my God, I told you.
No. It is when you argue and say that it is wrong. And then I'm like, no, receipts. Go look. I'll do it for you. I will screenshot for you. Here it is.
But I don't care enough to go back.
That's when she's trying to prove somebody wrong. But because this doesn't do nothing to her benefit, she's not going to go back and find this shit.
No, I just don't care. What is the point of it? I just don't care.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Well, what is the point of it? That's all I meant.
Right.
I don't know. I was just trying to bring up the NOLA trivia because that one was fun. That's all.
Okay. It was fun.
Damn.
Don't get punked.
Look at her.
Don't get punked.
She's talking to you, Tosh.
I know.
She knows.
No, fuck that shit. No, I'll let her because it's gonna take a lot longer if I don't. Look at her.
It just doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't fucking know. I'm gonna go back and check.
Okay, she'll be here soon. I'll just fold her in half like a pancake.
But she will too. See, so I'm not playing.
It's not a Kahoot. I don't have a Kahoot.
It's not a Kahoot.
I'm just saying it all.
We just like that word.
Look, she's got one overall strap on. We're doing redneck Kahoot. Okay.
So is it like a coot? Like, because it's really fast, coot?
You gotta just say it, coot.
Okay.
Sure. Y'all gonna play Coot. Let's go.
All right, let's get the coot on.
Yeah.
In the TV show, for those of you who have watched the TV show Bridgerton, true or false, Julie Andrews is the narrator.
This is just them, right?
No, you can play, girl.
No, you do.
Oh,
They're in about 20 or 30 second lag, so you can like wait that long or just answer. Doesn't matter.
I'm like,
Doesn't matter.
Are you keeping score or you want me to write it down?
I wrote it down. We'll see who pops up. So Rebecca is playing.
Vanessa.
Oh my God, I love Julie Andrews. What can't she do?
Rebecca, Vanessa, team.
yes.
I'm gonna give a heads up. I'm gonna have to jump off in 15 minutes, so I'll just quietly
exit. Quietly exit.
Like somebody who's really drunk and they're like, I'm way too drunk to say goodbye to people, and they just leave.
Back out.
Just make sure.
We're back. I do it every party I'm at.
Red button.
Don't press the red button.
Hit the correct red button.
No button.
I'll just close my.
Well, there's the red button there or the red button there.
I'll just shut my computer.
Okay.
I won't even press the button.
The answer is true.
True.
That's why Lady Whistledown's voice sounds so familiar. Julie Andrews recorded all of her parts over Zoom in a New York studio. They said we sent her the script. She ended up reading the scripts and loving the scripts, and she said yes.
That's cool. I love her.
Mm-hmm.
I love Julie Andrews.
Let's see.
I want some of that Princess Diaries to come back. I need the next installment.
I've been seeing people wanting that.
All right.
Posting that around the internet.
So good.
True or false? The TV show is based off of popular book series of the same name.
Did you pre-read these questions, ma'am?
No, I'm creating the questions from the website I'm on. There's some really easy ones, but there's some hard ones, so it's going to even out.
Oh, okay, good.
Is it all about the TV show?
There's going to be questions about the end of the story that none of us have an answer to yet, but
I hope so.
just guessing.
True.
That's said free point.
Free point.
True.
Oh my god.
True or false? Queen Charlotte was not in the novels at all.
We don't know yet. What is your guess, Demo?
True.
You're guessing true or you know true?
Guessing.
Okay. See, I don't know.
I do know. I've read them all. I do not remember. I feel like she pops up in one of them somewhere, but there's fucking 8 of them. There's 8.
Right?
So true or false?
Oh, I said false. I wrote false down.
Okay, so it's actually true. She was not in them. Queen Charlotte is the biggest new character, and she's fantastic in every way. I go back and forth between, wow, I wish I'd put her in the books, and I'm glad I didn't put her in the books because I wouldn't have done her as great as they do her here.
Huh.
Interesting. She's great in
Really
that.
interesting, yeah.
She's great in that show. She did a great job. And I love that now she has her own spin-off that starts this month.
Oh, really?
Oh my god.
She
Yeah.
does.
I
That
did not
wasn't
realize
already
that.
out?
I think it might have started this week.
What's it called?
Queen Charlotte.
Queen Charlotte.
Died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I want to see it. It looks so good. She's fantastic.
True or false? Daphne's hair was inspired by Audrey Hepburn.
Has to be, even though that's not the time. That's weird.
Yeah, I'm like, those bangs are very Audrey Hepburn.
They're very Audrey, except for they look like a wig on her.
I don't know if I can do that with my hair. Like, like Domo could, like, pull your bangs up, like, so they're just like,
Oh my god, girls, spread them and like swoop them.
Oh, they're sprayed right now.
She's like, I can't separate these bitches. Oh my god. Whose legs
It is-
are those? How about
Vanessa or Teen, did you answer?
oh, true. I said true.
Okay. It is true. It said when they were doing fittings for her, I guess because her eyebrows were really big, like Audrey Hepburn's, that's what they went with to do her hair that way.
because the eyebrows. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Her hair in the show doesn't match her hair in the book. Yeah, there are a few things like I'm super glad that they chose the Simon that they did for the TV show.
Every time they go, his light eyes, and I'm like, oh my god, the TV show. It's not right. I mean, I'm fine with who they chose.
Or
Whatever.
like they talk about her, like her dark chestnut hair or whatever. And I'm like, she's a
Yeah, the family color, right?
that they're all like little carbon copies of each other, but
She's the only one in the family, from what I remember, that doesn't have that hair color, am I right?
yeah.
That's weird. Super weird.
True or false? Lady Featherington's hair was inspired by Elizabeth Taylor.
True?
I don't know.
I'll say
Right?
it.
Just
It's so random. I'm going to say true.
yeah. You can just guess. Anna took a nap. What, Featherington?
Well,
Daphne looks like
You're talking about a show I haven't seen.
You should watch it. Like at least an episode so you could just like see the characters, you know?
Well, I wasn't gonna watch it till I was done reading the book.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But watch it.
Daphne
shows.
looks like a footman.
That's why Anna, I commented on, I don't remember where, I thought it was in the reading, where you could watch up to episode 6 for this week's reading. So then you could at least get started with it. It's actually true.
247 days till Christmas. That's it. Continue.
Thank you.
You're too much.
Just a little info for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and tag Shishi in this.
The fuck is Shishi?
Girl, you nicknamed her Shishi.
Sheila?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good old Shishi girl.
She was our first. Oh, here's a trivia. Yeah, she was our first authoress to grace us with her book.
Authoress.
When she was still an author.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's true. They made her a red-headed Elizabeth Taylor.
Let's review.
What in the hell
Waiting
is
for her
that?
to look up.
Ooh.
That's right.
Psst.
She's like, it's like she knows my middle finger is up at her.
What?
Since you said back when she was an author, I put my finger up, but you were already looking down and you have not looked up since.
Oh, because I'm scrolling, figuring out how to word it. Sorry.
Scroll away, hater. Scroll away.
False.
False.
It's true. It's the baby. This isn't helpful.
False alarm.
What isn't helpful?
I'm trying to create these questions. Now we're doing the baby. Me. Let's see. Hold on.
Can't say no to that face. I'm gonna go. Here's your carbon copy right there.
True or false? Season 1, so the first season of Bridgerton, featured $1,000 costumes.
True.
Oh my god.
Season 1?
I'm going to say
Season 1.
false because it was probably like 1,001 and she just like slightly changed the number.
Look at Desiree. I like that answer, Anna.
Definitely wrote down true. So
Haven't watched it yet. See, girl? Yeah. That was funny.
Vanessa, where you at?
Whole season. There are so many.
It's actually false. It was 5,000 costumes.
5,000.
That's a lot of costumes.
Well, how many
Vanessa
episodes?
said false. There you go.
It's only 8. There's only 8 episodes, but there's a lot of people in those
Yeah.
episodes.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
if it's like with when they had the ball and all that, I'm sure they had to
And
have
a lot of
people.
they do have a lot of like
Yeah.
changes in it.
Yeah.
Like, several.
Yeah. And when they're out in public, like when they go out, I mean, I know that like the scene, I don't remember the season much, but I do remember like the scene at the observatory. They didn't do that, but they do go out in public and kind of walk about the town. And they're, I mean, with that scene alone, you have to have so many costumes.
Yeah, they have a
And it's
lot of
done multiple
extras.
times.
they promenade.
There's a ton of
Yes,
extras.
they promenade. Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
I love that saying so much.
I
I
wanna
think it's so
promenade.
cute. Yeah. I
So
want to promenade. Like, why am I never asked to promenade? Why
Yeah.
don't? Would you like to take a walk about the room? I would love to take a walk about the room.
Let's take a look about the room. Thank you.
Like, can you imagine if your husband just like, let's take a walk about the room? I'd be like, what?
I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, where do you want to go, bitch? Like,
Can we just
Walk
sit right here
about.
and talk?
the room? No.
Me, I'm over here like, let's do a lap before we commit to a location.
Right? Oh my god. I
Okay,
love it.
true or false? The character or the actor who plays Simon left after season 1 due to creative differences.
False.
Ooh.
I'll say
What was the question again?
Simon left after season 1 due to creative differences.
Oh. First of all, fuck him for leaving, little bitch. I'm gonna say it. Mute me. Mute me, Facebook.
I read somewhere where they found
Teen?
they found somebody, but they didn't say who.
False. It is actually true. Though the actor left on good terms, he wasn't thrilled with the direction the
Oh, is it?
director and her team had his character
Huh.
heading in.
Really?
His role in season 2 would have kept him a player, but not the focal point of the show.
I feel like he only signed a 1-season contract. I don't know.
And if he
I don't
knows
know
the
that.
story, he knows that like he couldn't be the main character, and then it's 7 books anyway. Like, get over yourself.
Is that why he left? Silly guy.
Everybody, please keep looking at me. I mean, I'll go look at you, but still, goddamn, you could have been in the background of everything. God.
He is not. Oh, okay. So Vanessa's read all the other books.
Yeah.
Two.
Gets like briefly mentioned and
Already is a
He
lot
wants
in the
to, like-
third book, and so they had to find a replacement for him in the 3rd season.
oh, you
What?
think they're gonna replace him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were just gonna keep making him absent.
No, so that's why I just recently read, like, because he's in the 3rd one quite often. That's what they did
The
for the
book,
2nd.
yeah, but I don't know if he's going to be in. And don't forget, so book 3 is not season 3.
No.
Season 3 follows book 4.
Okay, well, whatever.
So they might have like another like year to be able to prepare for that. I did read something though that said like if they were to recast for any upcoming seasons, who should play him? And I'm like, ooh, I got some ideas.
Okay. True or false?
Book 2.
Anthony Bridgerton
Yeah, the one with Colin and Penelope. That's book 4. Yeah.
Anthony.
first audition to play Duke of Hastings.
I'm gonna say true.
Ditto.
Probably.
He was the most
You-
important character. You gotta cast him first. You
He
know?
was a good Anthony. I enjoyed how he played that character. He would not have been a good Duke of Hastings at all.
True.
He's smuggy enough, but like not, yeah.
I'm fond of him. We share a last name.
So it was just after he did actually audition to be the Duke. Sorry. I was reading.
She said, I'm guessing I didn't hear the question.
50-50 shot. 50-50 shot.
True or false? The actress who plays Queen Charlotte auditioned to be Lady Danbury.
Did she really? Did she? Lady Danbury, I'm so glad that they went with who they did. I don't know if she auditioned for her, but damn, she is like my fave.
I'm gonna say true, but I'm glad that they got cast the way that they did.
Same. Rebecca says false.
Okay.
Oh, everybody, here it goes. Your first novel bitches group. I'm kidding.
What?
It's a novel booby.
A novel book. It actually is true. She did audition, but it went to, I don't know how to say her name, and I'm not going to try and botch it.
Somebody else. Went to somebody else.
It went to Lady
Awesome.
Danbury.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. That's who it went to. True or false? The Bridgerton's home was inspired by Princess Diana's Althorpe estate.
Ooh.
Sure.
I'm going to look that up, though.
I'm gonna say true.
I'll hop off with you, Jessica.
Have a credit.
I guess.
That is funny. It actually is true. The show's creator, I guess, had gone to see her house that she grew up in during her teen years, Princess Diana's house.
It's so pretty.
Oh, you looked up the house?
Oh,
That looks so much like the show house.
that's very pretty.
Yeah. Interesting. And you can go visit it, I guess. I feel like this house has been in like every English movie ever.
True or false? One English estate was used for 5 different settings.
True.
No way. Like they just like said, fuck it, I'm gonna take pics over here and pics over there.
Did you just say Snow Way?
I was gonna say stop. And I'm, you know how it goes. I just blend in to the whole, like the whole sentence is one. Anyway, this is like, look at that. You could definitely do
like that's the front of a house. The other one was the front.
That's like a backside. They're gonna go out into the garden and walk about and have fireworks or some shit there. Or maybe that's like the Pride and Prejudice corner. Like they probably filmed everything right there.
So you guys are right and wrong. Wrong that it was 5 different settings. Right that they did use it for multiple. So they used it for exterior shots of the Duke's home, then used the inside into Queen Charlotte's bedroom, presentation chamber, parlor, and garden, Lady Danbury's library, Cliveden's castle dining room. Oh, one extra fun fact is The Crown was also filmed at this estate.
Thought I
like that show.
What estate did they film at? Does it say?
It doesn't. Let me see.
I mean, it just says that like it was based on Princess Diana's house, but very pretty.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you could definitely do so many shots. There's probably like fucking 400 rooms in that place.
So many.
True or false? Many of the exterior shots are CGI.
I'm gonna say true.
I want to say false on that. I don't know. Because like the English countryside, like you can definitely just keep filming and filming and filming. As long as you film the right. Oh no, but it's always rainy. They probably had to fucking CGI some shit or like take a pic and then like pretend they were painting across it. I don't know.
I feel like there were a few times seeing it that I'm like, that's definitely CGI background. Like that.
Yeah.
I guess I never paid close enough attention to it.
Some of it.
I'm gonna have to, when I rewatch, I'm gonna have to see how many I can point out.
True, and Vanessa says false.
So it actually is true.
This, but it's true.
It says that enchanting ivy and flowing wisteria, all fake.
Not
it
real.
was edited in to add to the home's dramatic flair. Other CGI shots include exteriors of the opera house and the London streets.
Wow. Well, their home looks beautiful with the wisteria. It's very wisterious. Nobody enjoys it.
You'll know not to ever plant that right. It will take over everything. Everything. Don't plant wisteria.
I've heard it, but I mean, kind of want to see. I definitely want to fuck around and find out. I do.
Roots down into the ground and just spreads itself.
I mean, as long as it's not knocking at my house, like you can cover the whole bitch, and then I'll start filming, Mexican Gothic or something after that.
All right, I'm gonna do one last question.
Oh my god, good to know.
One last question: true or false? The character of Will Mondrick, is based on a real boxer, Simon's friend, who he boxes in the show.
Mondrake? Is that what they called him in the show? I don't remember how they said his name.
They said Will, so I don't know.
Mondrake.
But a lot of
I liked his character.
lot of
in the
other
show.
people.
Anna is straight up napping on this one. I can't wait for you to see the show.
She's bored as shit. She's not going to remember any of the things we've just covered.
She's like TikToking right now, and she's probably looking at like a new recipe. Anna, what are you looking at? The
They were
July.
refurbishing a vintage grater.
I knew it. I knew it. Looking at some tutorial. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at him still like eating in his sleep. Desiree.
No, he's awake. He's doing at me.
He looks like he took a step, then is like just savoring it.
Oh my goodness.
It's actually
Right.
true. Especially 19th century boxer Will Richmond, who's often dubbed as Britain's first black sports star. Richmond was so beloved and well respected, he served as an usher at King George IV's coronation in 1821.
Stop it. Cool. Good to know. All right. Which bitch won? That was fun as heck.
You just
Look
spit
at
up
him.
on me. You never spit up.
I got
What's
9
wrong
right.
with you?
Sorry, I've been writing all my answers down.
Rebecca got
Like a
number
nerd.
10. Rebecca only got one more, but either way, she got one more. So Rebecca won. I can't tell you which ones she won on, but I wrote it down. There is some debate on what I'm going to send you, so I'm sorry I can't show you right now, Rebecca, but I will send you something.
Oh boy.
Can't wait to see what that is.
You're so funny. Look at this little baby. I can't wait to hold him. Hi. Hi, Odin. Why are you so cute? You make me want another baby.
You are very cute.
Hi, I love you.
Not make me want another.
He said, why you got that shit in my ear?
He said, what you talking
He
about?
said, what is this? This is what it sounds like to hear your auntie's beautiful voice. Do you love it? He said,
look,
get her out of
he
my
said,
ear,
no.
bitch. Get her out of my ear.
That's what he said.
Oh my God. Celebrate. Y'all, Rebecca and Teen are like head to head when it comes to these right now. Vanessa,
Right.
although I thought Vanessa was going to win, she had some good ass answers in there today. I thought for sure she was winning.
Yeah, I haven't read all the books.
That's true.
still in
Yeah.
season 2.
I am currently reading my first. So. Anyway, oh my
Pops
goodness.
the Bridgerton cherry.
Yeah, you guys are.
Right with Daphne.
Yeah. First of all, she explained her womanhood. What did you call it? Maidenhood given away? I was like, damn. That sounds like something a dude would write. But go, Julia. Maybe men enjoy that.
So glad I wasn't forced to marry the first guy I boned. That would be terrible.
Oh my God.
No thanks.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, no.
Nope.
I feel like I really dodged a bullet on that one.
Nope. I'm good. Thanks. Anna. your face does it all. Although, unless hers was the opposite experience, and dodged a pew there.
Yeah.
Well, not all of us got our first time like somebody else around here did.
Dominique?
Yeah. She's not here, but
Yeah, Dominique married.
yeah,
Was married.
I know, that's what I was saying. Like, not all of us got that.
She was married first, so.
No.
Go down.
That's cute. That's
Go
cute.
down. Go down.
She got married first.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I'm sure she
she did
did
not.
a visual inspection before, you know.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Like if you went into it totally blind,
Visually.
then God bless you. But
And they didn't live together or anything before they got married?
No, he was in the military, and so he got out like I think it was like 6 months or something before they got married because she was not about to marry into the military, and I think for him it was just a stepping stone, and he's done very well since.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they got married. I think he got out in like November, December. They got married in April.
There you go.
But so she lived at home with him.
I'm happy for them. I'm glad that they are happy.
3 babies later.
Yep. And they'd have a lot more babies if he got his way.
Yes. They would be the Bridgertons.
They would.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Wow. He would be a Viscount. That's for sure. That is for sure. No, I'm super glad. No, I'm super glad I got to test drive.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm all about a trial run. Let's do a trial run. See how this goes.
Like, are we gonna match up? I need to know.
Yeah.
I need to know what I'm stuck with for life. I need to know.
I need to know if 10 years from now I'm gonna wake up at 7 a.m. and beat you to death with the coffee mug.
Thank you. There is that. Like,
Well, let's all be real. I think a lot of us were just trying to lease at the moment, you know? Who knew that it was going to turn into a try to buy, you know?
Need to go have these on the rent, really.
Yeah, we were just signing up for like a 24-month contract or something. And then they're like, hey, you get a discount if you buy it now. Well, fuck it. Like,
oh, I'm good.
Please tell me Sean is right there.
I'm gonna exchange for the next model, latest model.
Our lease is up. Are we still gonna thing, or are we just gonna go separate?
Yeah, you gonna buy or what's next? Return. Buy or return? I'm gonna return it. I'm gonna return it.
No, I dated my husband for 7 years before we got engaged.
7 years.
7 years.
That's a long time.
Well, you were how old when you started?
22 when we met.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
We were 22 and, dated for a year. Then we moved in together and
did life.
Yeah, did life. Seemed like it was working out. We're like,
How did your family feel about that? Or did
Like-
they care about you just like hanging for 7 years?
Like how
or-
long it took?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they cared. I
Yeah.
don't think they cared. They was around. They wouldn't have cared if we never got married. They would
That's
have
cool.
gone, you don't have to spend money on your wedding. Fantastic.
I guess there is that. Yeah. There are some that are like, fuck it, you guys are good. You'll figure it out. And some that are like, get married right now, get married.
Some of us just realized the initial training period was too difficult to do over with a new model.
Right. There's that too. Yeah.
You do got to break them in a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When does that breaking in happen?
Some of us might have got a defect model.
Lemon. You bought a lemon.
Hey, you need to trade it in. Lemon law, bitch.
Lemon law.
Same
Girl
problem more than
contacting
3
his
times.
mom and shit. Like,
a
hey,
lemon
you
law.
need to see this motherfucker, and I bought it, and now it's lemon. Like, what do I?
Did
how do
I get the extended warranty? Like, can I?
Warranty. Can I call your mama and send you back? 'Cause
I'm just saying. Same problem 3
Hey,
times.
when's the recall on this model? Where
Yeah.
can we recall a couple of the things? You're like calling his mom and shit. Like, hey, you gotta
If
fix.
you do not already have that complete training certification, there is no hope.
Training complete certificate. Yeah, I mean, training complete means he's been put 6 feet under because the life's done. Like,
my mother said no refunds, but manufacturer defect, ma'am. You got to get this.
I feel like my mother-in-law would be like, absolutely, I will take him back. He's mine.
yeah. Well, probably the same. Mine's a mama, mama's boy. I love him. He may not be, but his mama is definitely. That's my baby. So He's not a defect model, Tasha. You just are clearly don't know how to drive.
Excuses. Oh.
So, it'd be one of the, I'm kidding. I love her. She loves me. It's fine. But
Maybe it was like an extra manual car that you weren't sure how to drive. It had like double clutch and like there was lots of gears and
goddamn double clutch.
too
like,
many buttons.
oh,
I don't even know
Fuck is
how
a
you drive a
double
double
clutch?
clutch. I don't know, but it makes it more difficult to drive, doesn't it?
mm-mm.
Maybe that's
Is it on the
problem.
floor or you got 3 on the tree? Like I gotta figure it out here. Uncle
don't know.
Sam broke mine. Oh my god, that's fucked up. I'm sorry to laugh. It's so fucked up too. Uncle Sam broke mine is the best comment of the night. I gotta say. Go you. Uncle Sam broke mine.
Thinking about what double clutch could be
I
code
don't know. I
for.
was trying to think of like, manual cars are already pretty difficult for a lot of people to drive. Like if I got into a manual car, I could figure it out. I did really good.
Emmanuel car? I think you got into Emmanuel car.
No, that's not what I said. I definitely didn't say that one.
A
No, if you can't
manual.
drive a stick, you can't drive this. No,
Right.
no.
Double clutch. Like the kids these days, they like coming in clutch. So that's not the same thing as
You know what I was probably thinking? Double Dutch? I don't know.
Oh, that should trip you right up if you don't know what you're doing. See? That's what it was. You got into a double Dutch and you don't even know how to
Do one Dutch?
rope.
God.
What is going on? That was very dramatic. She won't let me touch anything, and I just want there are scissors right here and like a pencil. Let me get it.
Don't push the red button.
Right?
Push it. Good night.
Right?
Push
I
it.
was gonna say, speaking of the red button, it's coming. Desiree broke the baby. Oh no, there we go. Eat some shit. You're not this not. There you go.
Some sticky notes.
So we finish in the book next week? Yeah.
We'll let him finish. We'll let him finish what he has to say here. You done? Oh, maybe. All right. Yeah. So we are finishing the book this week. Watch the show if you get the chance. It is very entertaining. It's cheeky anyway. So I found a box of Bridgerton tea. Go you.
Yeah.
The Post-it notes look delish. Did Anna give you the recipe?
My shit tastes better than Post-it notes. Thank you.
Aww. It's because you're looking up recipes and how-tos and shit over there. Oh god, this Bridgerton show. I want to watch. It's not Yellowstone, but you'll be all right.
It's time.
Oh yeah. I think I have. CJ had to sign up for a trial of Paramount Plus. Is that the one that it's on, or is it on Peacock?
I told you I had both.
I didn't know you still had it. I thought you did like one of the quick, I'm going to watch a show and then cancel it before I get charged things, because those are bomb. I love doing that.
I love if you use your email address, next time you sign up for it, you just put a period somewhere in the email address.
Bingo.
And
The new one. Yeah. Did you know that you can also have a secondary by putting a plus at the end of before you do the @ you just do a plus. So are those our boxes? Yes, bitch, they are. And they've been done for days and they could have gone out soon, but I don't trust y'all.
well, I'm afraid that it delayed gratification.
I know. I decided to make y'all wait because we're not opening, tomorrow. We're opening the following Monday. I love May. Are we opening on May 1st? Is there a reopening?
It is Monday, May 1st.
It'll be May 1st. Go us. There you go. I don't blame you. See? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Me. She means me.
That's me either.
She has to keep her boxes in a totally different room not to open. I'm going to love her for that. Love it. Love it. Well, all right. So these will be going out tomorrow, and we will see you guys next Sunday when we finish up this dang book. I'm excited. I'm going to rewatch it because I don't remember it. Don't watch it with kids around, Anna.
Okay.
Watch it with your hubs. Watch it with your hubs. Just
Okay.
episode 1 is good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the first 5 minutes, he'd be like knocked out and bored.
Yeah.
So long.
Anna's gonna have to watch it on mute so she doesn't have to just turn the closed captions on so you don't have to listen to the British.
For real.
And it's a
I just
reading
look at the
exercise.
poster and then call it a day. I think that's what I'll do.
Look at the poster. Gonna watch it just for research. You get extra credit.
Watch it with your quizzing glass.
Don't have it.
Make her
Wasn't
face.
talking to you.
All right, bitches. We will see you all next Sunday. Great job and congratulations, Rebecca. Girl, back in the game. Kicking ass. Kicking ass. All right. Have a good night, bitches. See you next week.